ever talk of Armageddon before? Does the White House now think Americans have reason to be concerned tonight?
I almost have no words, but we need to get ourselves together. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And will it even be enough? What is the end game?
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life.
Oh my God. Y'all, what is going on? We are dealing with so much crap right now. I have no idea where this end game is going. Let me know in the comments your opinions on everything that's been taking place, okay? The White House is now backtracking everything that Biden said last night. This is why I didn't even report on this. I was trying to wait to see what they was going to do. So, some of y'all who don't know, Biden was talking about nuclear Armageddon. And now the White House and everybody else is coming out saying, I'm sure he didn't mean that. And he's just saying that it's really likely that, Putin will. So the question now is Putin a new cat in the corner? When you pin, you don't know when and where you're going to get striked. So you guys pay close attention to this story, whether it's on my channel or somebody else's channel. Okay, get yourself prepared for all the situations that's going on, because it's not just Russia, it's not just Ukraine and Russia, it's everything. Okay, it is everything happening right now at the same time. We got North Korea doing their thing with their nuclear missiles. So this is scary, but don't live in fear. Live in preparedness. Do the best you can with what you have. Now, I don't know how you can really, really prepare for that if you don't have the necessary items that you need right now. Because I can tell you right now, governments are buying up the things that they need for nuclear Armageddon, or not Armageddon, whatever they want to call it. I told y'all, every single day there is something new happening, and there are so many people that think nothing is going on. There are no food shortages, there are no trucker shortages, there are no worker shortages, there are no shortages at all. Okay, fuel prices are continuing to go up. OPEC cut 2 million barrels of fuel. Okay, this is going to lead to a whole lot of shortages all across the board. And we're still dealing with the ports in China and ships being backed up. So let's not forget that. But this right here, this trumps every single thing, you guys. So if nothing else is making you prepare, this should make you want to get ready to hunker down. Okay, I don't know what the end game is. Nobody knows what Putin is going to do. Okay, he's not doing great in this war is what they're saying. I don't know that for sure, but if somebody not doing great, they're going to make sure that they come out on top of something. So y'all, I got to get back in my house and get back to my canning. But I was canning and I saw, this come up again. I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the story. I don't know. They might snatch my video down. Hopefully they don't, do anything else other than that. But y'all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave comments down below. Make sure you share the video out, and also hit that like button. Okay, I'm not trying to give you coverage like the news give you coverage. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. Get your butt up, get yourself together, do what you have to do for your family. Okay, make sure you add protection, security, safety, all of that to everything that you're prepping, and you know what I'm talking about. So oh, and by the way, if you haven't joined this channel, but you keep coming back, what you waiting on to hit that subscribe button? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, okay? I really would appreciate it.
Anybody who was listening to the president's comments last night may have had good reason to feel concerned, because this was a pretty remarkable warning that we heard directly from the president, basically saying that he thinks that there is a direct threat of a nuclear war for the first time in 60 years. But the context here is very important. Those comments that he made at a Democratic fundraiser last night, they were unplanned, they were unscripted, and so much so that they actually ended up catching some in the administration by surprise, because really what the president said didn't really match the tone and the message that we have heard throughout this crisis from others in the administration, including some of the most senior officials. And now what the administration is making clear since last night is that there really has been no new intelligence, no new development, anything new that has happened that prompted the president to make these remarks, and really that he was pretty much speaking frankly about what he sees as a general threat.
I'm going to say this. Remember when he came out and said food shortages are going to get real? And everybody in the administration was like, why did he say that? And they talked to him and he never said it again. But yet we are seeing it now. So don't let them talk you out of what he said last night, you guys. Whether there's no new intel or not, whatever the intel they have, only they know. And he let it slip. Okay, so go with that thought. Do what you need to do for your family. Let me get back into the video so y'all can let me know in the comments what you think.
A stark warning that the risk of nuclear Armageddon is at its highest point since the Cuban Missile Crisis nearly 60 years ago. These comments from the president come after Russian President Vladimir Putin's renewed nuclear threats have raised concerns that his plans for escalation in Ukraine may not be limited to mobilizing more troops. Here, how serious is this? How worried is the White House? How worried should somebody this morning be seeing this headline?
So I've been covering President Biden a long time, as you know, and I've learned one thing, which is when he's speaking at a fundraiser, the reporters are in the room, but the cameras are not rolling. Pay attention, because you often get a much more unguarded President Biden. These comments certainly caught the White House by surprise. But
now you see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people say, well, Sleepy Joe don't know. He don't know. Well, Sleepy Joe letting it slip out what's really going on, okay?
And it's creating, though, some concern in the White House that as Vladimir Putin is under more and more pressure, he's going to take potentially more radical steps. So you've seen the White House publicly in the last few weeks really ratcheting up the rhetoric, talking about the potential for catastrophic consequences should Vladimir Putin resort to nuclear weapons. What the president was saying is there's no way for Vladimir Putin to engage in a small tactical nuclear or potentially chemical attack without there being this kind of Armageddon. So I think this is really a warning both to our own intelligence community, but also especially to the Ukrainians, that we have to be very careful with how we calibrate our approach at this point, so that there might be an off-ramp. But the president himself said last night he's not sure that there is an off-ramp for Vladimir Putin. So that's part of what the end game is so sort of mysterious at this point and concerning.
So you guys, the threat of it all is how much do we continue to help Ukraine? We've already said we are going to send even more money there. Do anybody even know where that money's going? But anyway, we're going to send more money to Ukraine. So Russia is looking at that, and they need to watch how much they are helping. Well, we need to watch how much we are helping Ukraine, because he could see that as us interfering and decide, well, I need to protect my people, and this is the only way I can see how to do it. Okay. So y'all, this stuff is just insane. It's just ludicrous. I'll see y'all in the next video.